If you're watching this right now, it's not by accident. You were meant to hear this message today. Because maybe, just maybe, you've been asking yourself this question silently for a long time. Why am I always broke, even when I'm doing everything right? Does that sound like you? Then stay with me. This isn't just a video, this is a message written with your name on it. Let's be real. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, you just can't catch a break? You see people around you thriving, driving nice cars, living in luxury, while you're just trying to keep your lights on. You pray. You work. You help people. You stay loyal, and still, nothing. Have you ever looked up and said, God, why me? Why do I have to struggle like this? Let me ask you something. Do you feel like you were meant for something bigger, even if you can't explain why? If yes, then I want you to listen carefully. Because broke isn't a curse. It's a stage. And only the chosen ones go through it. You see, when you're chosen, you're set apart. And before you're lifted, you're broken. You're stripped of money. Stripped of comfort. Sometimes, even stripped of people. Why? Because what's coming requires strength. Let me ask you. What have you lost recently? A job? A friend? A relationship? Or maybe just hope. The breaking season is not here to destroy you, it's here to rebuild you. Because you can't carry a divine calling with worldly distractions. So maybe, just maybe, you're broke because you're in training. Training for something greater than money. Let's talk about it. Have you ever felt like you just don't fit in? Like you were never meant to follow the crowd? You think differently. You feel more deeply. You sense things others don't. That's not weird, that's wisdom. That's the mark of someone chosen. But here's the catch, chosen people often walk alone, for a while. So if you're feeling misunderstood, unloved, overlooked, ask yourself, is this isolation actually protection? Sometimes, God hides you before He presents you. Now let's address the big one. Why does God allow chosen people to be broke? Because when you have nothing, you learn to appreciate everything. You learn to rely on faith, not funds. You learn to walk with purpose, not paycheck. And once you master that, money becomes a tool, not your God. Let me ask you honestly. If you had all the money you ever dreamed of, would you still have the same heart you have right now? Would you still help people? Would you still cry for strangers? Would you still pray like you do now? Sometimes, brokenness protects your purity. Sometimes, brokenness protects your purity. I want you to remember something. Just because you're broke now, doesn't mean you're broken forever. You're not at the end of your story. You're in the middle of a miracle in progress. Have you ever seen a caterpillar before it becomes a butterfly? It looks like nothing. But what's inside is everything. Right now, people might laugh at your situation. But one day they'll say, I always knew you'd make it. Even if they didn't. Let me ask you. Have you stopped dreaming because life got hard? Have you silenced your own voice just to survive? Don't give up. Your story is still being written. Now listen closely. Being broke doesn't mean you'll stay broke. It means you're learning to handle wealth. Because when wealth finally comes, and it will, you'll respect it. You'll use it for purpose. You'll lift others with it. You're not being denied. You're being prepared. So let me ask you, when money comes, what will you build? A bigger life for yourself? Or a better life for others? Chosen ones rise differently. They shine with humility. They lead with heart. This, right now, this moment can be your turning point. Not when you win the lottery. Not when someone saves you. But when you decide, this pain will not be wasted. So answer this: are you ready to use your struggle for purpose? If yes, say it out loud: I'm chosen. I'm not done. My time is coming. Let that truth sink in. Because even if your wallet is empty, your future is full. If this message touched your heart, if you saw yourself in these words, then don't keep this to yourself. Comment below: I'm chosen and I won't give up. And make sure you subscribe to this channel. Because here, we speak truth. We speak healing. We speak life. You're not alone anymore. You found your people. Let's close this with a short prayer. God, for the one watching this right now, strengthen their soul, lift their spirit, and remind them who they are. They are not forgotten. They are chosen. And their time is coming. Amen.